Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the masquerade. I am your ringmaster, Matt, aka Ryumamochi, here on Twitch. Here with our lovely Camarilla tables. Let's go ahead and get everybody introduced here. First off, we got Ollie.
I am Ollie
Next,
Saldenia. I'm a Malkavian. My brain doesn't work. It's filled with oatmeal. Bone apple teeth.
next we have Reverie.
Why did we let this motherfucker on our couch?
And also we got Rowan.
She's hangry.
Oh yeah, I could tell.
Hi, I am Rowan, and yes, we did let it on the couch.
I'm a him.
We do thank you for joining us today. We do have our lovely Rowan here to do our recap of session 1. So
Rowan's flipping through her papers. Yeah. The night started off very normal last session. Until that is, we all got a text from the fucking prince. We went there, witnessed their theatrics, was told that Thin Bloods are going missing, and they set us on a mission to go with each other to figure out where they are. We all got individual pieces of mail that led us to clues to go down into the sewers near the pot shop. Going through the sewers, we all have came across some. I think you said they were Bruja.
yes,
Some Brujas that were hired to keep people from entering too far into the tunnels. Making quick work of them thanks to Reverie and Ollie and Glenn. We ventured deeper into the tunnels, came across a man who was covered in cuts and symbols and mumbling to himself, appearing to have seemed to.
no, it was a female.
Does it really matter?
Sorry. Yeah, yes, it matters.
I don't think it really matters. Guy or girl.
It matters.
Not to this point, so. Now. We managed to get them up above the sewers, and we had Glenn take them to his home to investigate, while all of us went the rest of us went back to me and Reverie's house. We visited the pot shop to get a quick image of the I believe it was
Graffiti.
some weird graffiti that was left there.
And then I also got the records.
Yes, you got records of Thin Bloods, and we went back to our homes in order to reassess the situation. I got a bottle of Ollie's blood and did some research, and that is where we leave off. Is we all kind of just are heading to bed, I am assuming, if the day is starting up.
Trying to remember what time it was at the very end. I think it was around 3:30 a.m. when you guys got up out of the sewers. You guys went to, so it was probably around 4:30 by the time you guys got back to Rowan and Reverie's apartment. So yeah, you guys would probably be heading to sleep then.
Well, Rowan makes sure that Ollie has a blanket, and she curls up in her bed, locks her door. I'm assuming I'm getting
I
a
give
text
him-
from, uh, from, uh, Glenn saying that he won't be around tomorrow.
Yeah, you get a text from Glenn saying that he's gonna get in touch with a few of his contacts as well as investigate a few things on his own.
Did he say
I can't do a
anything?
German accent. So.
Well, it's a text. You couldn't tell me in a German. You can't text in German like that. You can't text accents.
Says who?
Says me.
Anyways, if you are tucking Ollie in, all of his belongings are at the edge of the couch, just unimpeded.
Who the fuck's tucking him in?
You said you took
No,
them
I
in.
just no. I was gonna go and give him another blanket.
Oh.
Gave me blankets.
Oh, then he's passed the fuck up then. On the couch without a blanket.
Does Glenn tell us that we can go over to his place to investigate the person, or is he handling that?
Investigating Yoli. He did not mention anything like that to me as the DM, so we'll say that he's investigating them because you also knew them somewhat, Rowan.
I did?
Yeah, you recognize them as the prince's courier.
Oh yeah, that bitch. Yeah, well, Rowan's going to bed. She got her information. She'll talk with everyone tomorrow. She's cocooned herself.
Not Rowan. Reverie thinks about it for a minute, seeing the bag is unattended and Ollie is sleeping on the couch. Thinks about it. Thinks about it. I'm gonna steal his pills. What you need from me?
Let's see here. So in order to do that, let me check this thing real quick.
We starting again,
That would that would probably be a subterfuge dexterity.
Subterfuge, dexterity. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I could... I'm also going to use Silence of Death. Nullify the sounds a user makes. Meaning this is mostly just to make sure I leave everything the same. That'll be...
One success.
Ollie probably won't realize how he left his shit.
Let's see. You said Ollie is conked out, right?
Oh, he's super conked out.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, you manage to get the bag. But you're not confident that you'll be able to rummage through it without waking him up. So you grab it and you make your way to your room. At the very least.
Fair enough. Once in there, I'm gonna switch out all the pills, keeping like the colors in mind and everything, and then I'm gonna switch them out with whatever like over-the-counter medication that I kind of keep in the apartment from my little Sunday drawer.
And okay.
Do I need to explain to you what the Sunday drawer is?
How many blue pills are you giving me?
Not you might not need to do it to me, but we do have viewers who might not know what it is. So
the Sunday drawer for Reverie is where she keeps all of her things for her herd. whenever they get together on Sundays for an orgy.
Wait a fucking second. What are you doing to my boy?
Again, how many blue pills is Ollie gonna be taking?
It's mostly just like ibuprofen and stuff like that. It's aftercare shit. And maybe some LSD.
Please say she doesn't have to roll to see if she confuses which one is ibuprofen and which one is LSD.
No, I think she's used them all like enough to know exactly which one's which.
There might be
Thank
some there might be some other stuff, just like anything that I would imagine for like aftercare stuff and then some is in that particular drawer that I'm going through to do the replacements. And also some Tic Tacs.
Those ones aren't replacing anything. Those are just because, it's the breath. No, just kidding.
Vomit all the time. None amount of brushing his teeth will fix that.
Either way, I'm doing all the replacements, and once all the pills have been replaced and I have all of his old pills, I'm gonna shove them into a spare, well, essentially an empty pill bottle that I would have probably gotten after I did some pill replacements. And then I would have taken a Sharpie and written a O on the bottom of it and put it in another one of my drawers, taken the bag out very carefully, put it back. And then I'm going to bed.
Okay. So you managed to place it pretty much back where it needed to be. I mean, he's conked out, so I don't need you to roll anything to see that you do that sort of stuff. And you head to bed.
Yep.
You guys make sure you set all your alarms and all that nonsense. You have the haven nice and locked up for the night or for the day.
I have a soundboard that I made specifically for Ollie's alarm, and it's so unfortunate I can't do it in here.
We
Uh-huh.
make sure we leave the curtain wide open in the living room.
I made sure that shit was closed.
Rowan opened it, Reverie closed it. The next morning, or the next night comes on. You guys all wake at sunset at around, let's call it 7:40-ish. The sky is still rather pink and reddish, but it's definitely like the sun is already past the horizon.
She's just gonna get up, do her nightly routine of some yoga, some meditation, head out into the living room, kind of freak out for a minute, then I remembered, oh wait, no, that's just Ollie.
Ollie is woke up a little bit earlier than everybody else just to take his pills. And whenever he comes out, he's just kind of sitting there staring at the turned off TV at his own reflection.
Ollie, are you okay?
He like turns around, takes a sock and he tosses it at you to see if it hits you.
I'm gonna have her sidestep, look at the sock, look at him and like, is that your way of saying you need to do laundry, or?
Oh, I'm fine. Um, and he like reaches into his bag and like pops 2 more pills. Okay. What were we doing today?
Oh, we should probably wait for Rowan to figure out exactly what we're
Okay.
gonna do. Glenn said it's gonna be a while before we get back in contact with him.
All right. Um, I kind of weirded out. I didn't throw up today. Normally, I wake up throwing up.
Did you
And
eat anything?
yeah, I had a little bit of chips. Probably should have a proper breakfast, but I wanted to wait for you guys.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have any more drunk bitch juice.
Uh, that's okay. And he like pulls out a bag of Fruit Loops, like a small, like those like children-sized travel container ones. And he just starts eating them.
Okay, if you're gonna eat food, please do it in the bathroom by the toilet, so that way if you throw up in the toilet.
Okay. And he gets up and trips over his own bag and like smacks his face a little bit on the side of the couch. Uh, sorry. And he kind of like stumbles over towards the bathroom.
Rowan starts making her way out of the room, rubbing her face, sees Ollie. Momentary mind of panic before realizing, oh yeah, we let someone in.
Hi, Rowan.
Good morning. Hi.
He goes into the bathroom and continues eating his Fruit Loops.
Just sees him go into the bathroom with a box of Fruit Loops and just hears crunching sounds.
Not a box, like a little like children's cup travel thing of Fruit Loops.
Still, you just go into the bathroom and I just hear crunch, 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 crunch. She just quietly makes her way over to Reverie, looking at her like, is he eating cereal in the bathroom?
That way, if he throws up, he'll throw up in the toilet.
Fair enough.
So Glenn said he's gonna be a while on the investigation.
She nods. Guess we should probably report to the prince about who we found once we get the information from Glenn. Tonight, maybe we investigate the Thin Bloods that you have on the list.
Right. I'm gonna pull that list out and I'm gonna show it to you. Let me go grab a copy of that. It might be easiest if we start with maybe Jace. Based on what I'm seeing, we would have seen him 4 days ago.
They nod. Do you have any of their information on file? Maybe a phone number or an address?
You would have a phone number because he was just a delivery guy. He's a delivery runner for you guys.
I do have his number.
And the company that hired him? Do you
That I couldn't tell you.
How do? She just pats
I'm not the one that
Reverie
deals with
on the shoulder.
deliveries.
Taps Reverie on the shoulder and
not the
starts
one.
walking to the kitchen. All right.
I don't deal with deliveries.
Who does?
I. Well, are we asking for my daytime deliveries or my nighttime deliveries?
Whichever one Jace does. Do you normally see them, or do your employees normally see them?
I think Lucine usually sees him.
Rowan takes out her phone and texts them. I'm assuming she has the contact information.
Well, yeah, you have her info.
She texts
It's on the fridge.
It's it's Reverie's emergency contact information.
She sends a text asking, where do you normally get deliveries from the pot shop that Jace delivers from?"
After a little while, you get a text message back stating that Jace usually delivers from a nearby supplier. They know of like Kindred, but they're not Kindred themselves.
She thinks for a moment before texting back a thanks and looking into the actual address for the person. Tries to figure out how far away it is.
Give me
I
one quick
just
sec
had
here.
a thought. Hold on. I'm going to have every text one of her other grandchildren and ask for them to out of session real quick. Hey, Max, DK is saying that you sound quieter than everybody else.
Okay. That's probably just one of the filters.
Possibly.
But continue.
Anyways, I'm gonna text one of my other grandchildren like, "Hey, sweetie, you're good with all that social media stuff, right?"
Which one are you messaging?
I'm gonna text my granddaughter named Robin.
Gonna just set up something quick here. Okay. So we will say that Robin is definitely an influencer.
Fair enough, I'll take it. I was just gonna ask it because, like, I feel like she'd be really good. Like, one of my grandkids is probably really good on doing social media tracking
Yeah.
because they are just Facebook stalkers.
So you get a text message back saying, I am pretty good with that social media stuff. What do you need?
Could you see if maybe you could find any social media info on somebody named what was it again? Jace Moreno for me?
It takes a little while, about 5 to 10 minutes. You know, you're sitting there kind of waiting. And they, after a bit, they text you back. It goes, yeah, looks like he's just a normal courier for Duke City Couriers. Doesn't look like he's posted in a couple days, though.
All right, thank you, sweetie.
She sends you back a heart.
Just, sweet doting grandma texting.
Yeah.
Rowan's making pancakes.
Bacon pancakes?
Sure.
Anyways, I go over to Rowan and I show her the phone about the Duke's delivery.
Yeah, it's Duke City Couriers is what it's
Duke
called.
City Couriers.
And how far away are they?
I didn't get the address. I just was like, they just said this is where they're from. Apparently it was on their Facebook.
Yeah, well, Rowan was looking up the, how far away it was.
Ollie came out of the bathroom and is sitting at the table expectantly. No puke anywhere, not even a smidgen of that breath. It's oddly... Actually, Letty, what does my breath smell like?
Did you eat our tooth?
No, it's from all the Tic Tacs. What flavor did you give Ollie?
Spearmint.
It just smells like spearmint. It's like Marceline, where I suck the fucking color off of stuff. I just suck the toothpaste out of the toothpaste. I can't get that out of my head now. Just Ollie, Rowan comes in. Ollie! He's like a dog, or he keeps fucking chewing faster. Sucking faster.
Oh my god. Freaking toothpaste in one hand, mouthwash in the other.
No! Put it back! Put it back! He's just like running away.
Rowan freaking grabbing Ollie's mouth, trying to pry it open. Spit it out! Spit it out! No,
Oh, yeah.
Rowan looks at Ollie suspiciously. Like, there is a very definite stare at him for quite some time. Her hair is messy. She has the bedhead. The hair cannot be tamed, as she's just staring at him as she says, I'm making Reverie pancakes. Did you want any?
Yeah. And he starts feeling the anger from your stare. Are you okay?
She blinks a bit before going, I'm fine. Just making pancakes?
Yeah.
She continues cooking.
He just perpetually looks angry.
It's called resting bitch face.
It's
My
called being
sister
short.
has that. I don't know if my sister has that, but she does have a resting bitch face.
A pancake smacks you clear in the face. Straight from
Red
the
hot,
pan.
right off the pan?
Yep.
Oh my lord.
I
fine.
deserve that.
Ollie
Some of
takes a
those things
seat
back
and kind of just looks back at his shirt. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't puked yet.
Perhaps you've grown a tolerance for food?
I wonder if bullets work. And he takes out his gun.
No, please do not shoot yourself.
If you
Wasn't going to be in the head.
if you shoot
It's going to be in like the hand
my-
or something.
If you get your Vitae in my apartment, I swear to God, I will take your knees and make you clean up the rest of the blood.
He immediately puts the gun away. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Just on a track record. He looks back at his bag.
You
If you're curious
consistently
about-
shoot yourself?
No, I just was...
Wait, I'm kind of concerned why you thought that you not being able to, you growing a tolerance for food had anything to do with bullets.
No, I just thought if I got a tolerance for food, I could grow a tolerance for bullets. I've, kind of brute force it. I don't know.
Rowan just hands Reverie a stack of pancakes to give Ollie. Just like feed him so he doesn't do anything else.
I just go
Yeah,
over, slide the pancakes to Ollie, slide over the butter, the syrup.
Hmm.
Eat your fucking pancakes.
Okay.
They're like weird pancake taco things. They got like cream and fruit in them.
Ollie drizzles the pancakes and then puts the butter in between like some of the stacks so it melts between it. And as he starts cutting into it, he starts feeling the effects of not having medicine for the first time. I Is it hot in here?
We don't really feel temperature.
Right. He continues eating.
I can turn the thermostat down a bit, I guess.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just put on my hoodie.
She hands Reverie the pancakes. She starts cleaning up. She doesn't eat. She
Thank
doesn't need
you.
to. She has no need for food, so she just starts cleaning up.
So we're going to, or at least someone. Since this is, the company I deal the most in, should I be the one to go and check on them?
Perhaps you can go speak with your with the company. Maybe take Ollie with you. I can go speak with the sheriff and see if they know anything else. Last time they were so helpful. Just oh so helpful.
Oh, absolutely. The sarcasm is strong.
After finishing the pancakes, Ollie starts doing his own dishes.
Rowan's not gonna fight
Thank
that.
you.
He takes the pan to do the rest of that dishes too, like the spatula and everything. And as he's doing it, he's like watching the water, and he suddenly gets a feeling. Hey, Rowan, is your water real?
She walks over to the water, and so when you first saw Rowan and the second time you saw Rowan, she's been very, very classy, very calm, very I'm all business. She puts her hand under the water, lets it run in her hands, and she splashes your face a bit, and she goes, "Did it feel real?" It's real, and she kind of ruffles his hair with her wet hand before walking away.
With the biggest confusion on his face, he kind of just looks back at Rowan, looks back at the water. Yeah, it's real. I'm stupid. What am I talking about?
Reverie has a moment of, oh no. Just a very quiet, oh no.
Ollie takes out the gun and bang. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, kitchen gun.
Reverie's going to go over, grab Rowan, pull her close, and whisper, I think I might have accidentally given him LSD.
Rowan's silent for a long time before she looks over at Ollie, who's just staring at the water. She looks at
he's finished with the dishes, but then he's looking at his hands.
She looks at Reverie.
With the water on them.
She just looks at Reverie, then at Ollie, then back to Reverie. Puts her arms on Reverie, takes Reverie's arms in her hands and starts pushing her into a room, just going, "What did you do? You gave him Malkavian. You gave Malkavian drugs like that?"
I wonder what the rules are. Does he get advantage on his rolls for see if I get fucked up?
I lead. I'm going to assume that you lead me into my bedroom.
Yeah. Into the bedroom.
I go over.
Close the door.
I go over to the drawer. I open it and I pull out that pill bottle that has the O underneath it, and I hand it to her like, I did what you asked. I swapped out the pills, and I took from my Sunday aftercare supply, and I guess I forgot that I had LSD.
See Rowan open up the bottle. Do all the pills look the same? Ollie?
I would assume not.
How many different colors and shapes of pills are there, Ollie?
There are two. There are his blue pills and his white pills. The blue ones normally are the antipsychotics, and the white ones are for antidepressants.
She takes
And mixed in there between either the blue or the white are disguised memory suppressants.
She looks at the bottle. She takes a couple in her hand. She says, I'm going to go put... and in fact, she's just going to take the bottle. She's like, I'm going to look into what these pills are. As for... You're lucky that Kindred can't overdose. You are so
You hear a
lucky.
crash in the kitchen.
Oh, God. For the love of Cain.
Maybe I should just have him go to work. Put him in the back. Make some pots.
Perhaps. Maybe he'll start talking to the clay, and she just starts walking out to see what the crashing sound is. She leaves the,
It was...
She takes the pills, and she kind of drops them in Revery's underwear drawer, just shoves them in there, closes it, because she doesn't want to walk out holding the bottle.
It's just Ollie who failed to figure out how to sit in a chair. And the chair is on top of him, and he is sprawled onto the floor.
Hey, Ollie.
Ollie, are you okay?
Yeah. I think I missed the floor.
I think Reverie needs you to go to work today.
Yeah, work. Let me just text my sister. Matt, I'm gonna text my sister. I'm gonna text her. Hey, spent the night over. Had to go to friend. Work. I need to work. Love you.
You knowing your sister, you would probably be getting back a lot of cusses and curse words. followed by a heart.
He's gonna text back. I'll bring you back tenders.
You know, I have a question.
Okay.
I want to look over Ollie's shoulder, and I want to see if he's actually texting somebody.
Oh, he is. Don't worry. He only has one contact in his phone.
How have you not put my contact in your phone already?
No, when you guys have... Okay, when he saves your number, it's just the number and the first letter of your name. The only one that has a full name is his sister.
And it's her full legal name.
It's her full legal name. He probably could put the social in there, but he can't fit it.
I want to get the name of. I want to get his sister's name.
Alright, hold on. Let me pull her up.
Marie Antoinette.
Is Ollie not going to question why I'm trying to look over his shoulder?
No, he just thinks you're...
He's probably wondering why
You know
you have
what?
two heads
What does-
sitting over both
it's-
shoulders.
It's Maria Saldania. And, to give you an idea, when you have your head over his shoulder, he thinks it's his hair. So he just doesn't even look behind him.
he slowly brushes it out of his way like it's his own hair.
Yeah, like he just brushes it out of the way.
Gotta get a
Rowan?
haircut soon.
Rowan gets changed and walks out and goes, Reverie, make sure that he gets to work safe. I'm going to head out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm also gonna text Robin again. Can you look up this person and send him Maria Saldania's name?
Oh no. That's gonna be funny. Ollie turns and he looks Reverie in the face, but like too quickly, so he kind of bumps his head into your face.
Ow!
Ah, ow! Oh, I suddenly have a haircut.
Rowan is now in her granny style clothing, her glasses, her freckles on. She
Who's
just-
that?
Half the hair purple.
Yeah, half the hair is now purple. It's no longer just blonde.
It's Rowan.
Right, Rowan. Where's Glenn?
He's at his house.
At home?
and I will see Reverie. I will see you later, Ollie.
Yeah.
Drink lots of water. And she just starts heading out, grabs her keys.
Can we go to get real water?
I'm about to take this boy to McDonald's to get a Sprite.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy?
I asked for real water. You gave me spicy
Reverie.
water.
Reverie, there's fish in the bubbles. They're biting at my neck.
I'm just gonna get into the fridge, grab a water bottle, hand it to Ollie.
Ollie's gonna try to unscrew it from the bottom.
You need it on the lid.
Yeah.
Only the lid.
Yeah.
Ollie, the lid. The lid, Ollie.
Okay. He finally gets it open and starts like drinking out of it and shaking a lot.
Oh god, I accidentally did give you LSD.
Rowan's gonna text the sheriff. New development. Is there any place that we can meet to talk a bit? GIF of cat dancing. Joking. God?
Sorry.
Matt?
There we go.
He's in the
Sorry.
middle of a Fortnite match.
There we go.
Oh,
No.
oh god, did
wouldn't
I
play
accidentally give
Fortnite, are you?
Matt drugs?
Yeah, you play Rust 10 times worse.
uh, so, where were you headed, Rowan? Sorry.
Rowan got in her car, turned it on, probably slammed her
Arn.
head into, turned it on, and probably smacked her head into the freaking steering wheel like, kill me, before she texts the sheriff, a little bit of development, any idea where we can meet?
Think here. The sheriff is usually out and about all night, so the best place to probably meet them right now. Let me get a little address here real quick.
Dun dun dun.
So they shoot you a text message back, saying, meet me at FX.
Rowan sends a thumb up emoji and starts driving.
And a gif of a cat dancing.
No. She only sends gifts to Reverie.
I see.
You don't know her.
No,
Unless you know Rowan like that, you don't get gifts.
Ollie walks everywhere. So how's Reverie gonna get Ollie to work?
We're gonna get an Uber?
We gotta go to work, right? Right, boss? Yeah.
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 Yes.
He
We're
puts his shoes on and he starts getting ready to walk out the door.
where are you going?
Work.
Yeah, I'm getting an Uber.
Right, a car. Yeah. You guys have cars. Uh, yeah.
I don't, but I'm just ordering us an Uber.
And as Ollie's trying to talk to you, he's kind of looking to the left of you.
Are you okay?
Nothing, just the person behind you is kind of weird. Um,
Look behind me, like what?
he throws a sock to the left of you. Ah, never mind. Yeah. My bad. Let's let's wait. He takes out fruit gummies, starts chewing them a little too hard. He's like a bag of Welch's, and he's just chewing the whole bag.
So we're essentially just gonna get the Uber to work. And
Okay.
once in there, I'm just gonna send him kind of to the back, and I'm gonna be like, just be on the pottery wheel. Make some good pots and plates.
Plates. I got this.
Okay. I believe in you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sent that to you.
Oh,
Okay. So you guys make it to work, all that stuff. You put you put Ollie to work. What is Reverie doing?
Going
hey,
to
where is
meet the
Reverie?
sheriff. Oh wait, Reverie. Ha, 2 R's.
Reverie. Yes.
I'm gonna have Reverie go into the back office, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull up that list of the missing Thin Bloods. And I'm
You
also gonna
hear a
pull up.
smashing like a smashing of a plate. And then Ollie screaming, "No! No!" And then you hear a gunshot.
I'm running in there. Like, what's going on? What's going on?
As you're in there, Ollie is aiming his gun shakily at the plate, and it's clicking because it's out of bullets. But he's like shooting at the shattered plate.
It's a plate.
He kind of tenses up, and yeah. Sorry, I thought I saw a spider. Um, my bad.
Ollie,
Okay.
do you?
And he puts the gun away, and he starts like sweeping up.
I think I see what's going on.
The gunshot, by the way, is not pointed at the plate. It's pointed at the ceiling. Like the gunshot went through the roof.
Oh, yep, I'm seeing what's going on now. It's the Bane, isn't it?
Huh?
The Bane.
Like from Batman?
No, when did you say you returned again?
Uh, like 70 years ago, I think.
What happened to your sire? Did they just abandon you?
They don't like when I talk about them.
Well, it's just the two of us.
2. Yeah, just 2 of us.
I'm gonna go grab Ollie's shoulders and I'm gonna kind of sit him down on the floor. And we're just gonna sit kind of on the floor, cross-legged from each other. Ollie, when you were handed off to me, I didn't really get told much information, just you seemed like you'd be best in my care.
Did I get handed off to you? I remember applying here, I think. At least that's what my sister told me.
Yeah, and I hired you on the spot. You didn't think that was weird?
I mean, she told me I was talented at job, so it was a shoo-in.
I was given a heads up. A bit of one.
Yeah, she probably called ahead. Yeah?
Mm, yeah,
Well, there you go.
but I'm still can be concerned because our Bane isn't exactly the best. You get the short end of the stick, really.
Yeah. It,
If you're being affected by our Bane, do you want to just take it easy for today?
no, I need the money. I promised my sister I'd get her food.
No, I was saying, kind of, do you want to have me have one of the other employees work with you today to make sure that you are actually seeing things clearly?
I mean,
Who the
what?
fuck is playing elevator music?
Do you hear elevator music?
Yeah, somebody's playing elevator music. Don't you hear it?
Uh, I can barely hear because of the gunshot, so maybe.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna just be like, fuck, it's the elevator music. Okay, you know what? Okay. You, me, we're teamed together. You're gonna help me go through some files on some other thin blood customers and employees and other people who've come through in and out, and see if maybe either of us can also piece together the last time we've seen some of these people.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because nobody understands a Malkavian better than a Malkavian.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna look back at the plate.
That's fine. It wasn't glazed anyways.
Like a donut?
No, with like the pottery glaze.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's gonna get up and he's gonna sheepishly come along with you.
I'm gonna shake my head. Tilt my head a bit. And after I did that action, Matt, and what am I seeing? Is it gone?
Yeah, it is just a fraction of a second. There and gone.
Is the elevator music still playing?
Uh, let's go ahead and call that a no.
Okay, thank God. I don't think I could have dealt with that for another second.
My ears are still ringing.
Well, you did fire a gun off in the store, and I'm gonna go out and just like, it's fine, it's fine. Something exploded in the kiln.
Drop the firecracker.
The firecracker-shaped vase that Ollie was totally working on. Everything's fine. Nothing happened.
And with
Oh,
that,
no.
let's go ahead and
Yeah.
we're going. Yeah, with that, we're gonna cut to Rowan, and Rowan is outside of FX nightclub right now.
Yep, she pulls in her car, takes a long breath, texts Reverie that where she is, says she's gonna be meeting with the sheriff, and gets out of the car and starts heading over to the building.
Okay. Uh, as you head towards the building, uh, it does look like just your normal nightclub, neon, all that stuff.
Oh, I love the fact that the background music switched to the more club like music.
Yeah, it just changed right now for me too.
I'm just jamming. I would just had
Yeah.
myself muted. I was jamming.
Yeah. Of what you know of nightclub or of FX, you know that it's neutral ground. It's very much a place that is just everyone can really kind of go there and relax. You don't have to worry about like any danger or anything like that as far as you know.
I
It's
think
just
if
a
it was
cool little nightclub.
if she told her to meet her at a nightclub, I think Rome would be dressed differently then.
Oh no, she told you it was FX, and Rowan knows about FX, so
Yeah, so instead of that, like, she would have been heading out, figured out that she was going there, stopped at like a store or something to grab a different outfit
Mhm.
and clean off the freckle makeup and everything. Put her glasses in the glove box, and she's wearing more of an appropriate outfit for a club as she starts making her way in and texts the sheriff that she's here.
The sheriff texts you back saying that she's in VIP room 4.
All right, Rowan starts heading that way.
Okay. You make your way in. The nightclub is relatively packed for the night. It's not a horribly crazy, like you like comparing it to like LA or Vegas, it's very sparse. Like you can weave your way in and out without using, vampiric or kindred powers of any sort. Um you do know that there is both kindred as well as mortals as well.
Mm-hmm. She goes over to whoever's in charge of keeping an eye on the VIP room, let them know that she's expected in room 3.
It's just a normal kindred. Um, it's just a normal kindred guard. They they've already got the message and all that stuff that you're expected, so they kind of point you in the direction of the VIP rooms.
Yep, she heads on in. Is it just the sheriff, or has the sheriff brought company?
Oh, it's not just the sheriff. There are multiple. There's multiple kindred in there with the sheriff. They all are. What's it called? They all work with the sheriff, so they're all dressed similarly, basically.
She's gonna sigh because, of course, conversation that she wanted to have alone is definitely not gonna be alone. As she makes her way straight to where the sheriff is.
The sheriff is sitting in a corner, um, surrounded by a bunch of other people. Stuff. They're all laughing and talking and drinking. So
Having fun.
the sheriff kind of sits up and looks over and just kind of goes, as much fun as I can, you know. You can very much tell that she has been drinking a lot.
Is there somewhere private we can talk?
She looks around and she goes, private room.
She looks at the ones that are surrounding her.
She gives you a look like what?
I see that you are being as cooperative as you were last time we spoke. It's about the mission that the prince has us on. There's some new development, and I would rather speak with someone who I know is working with the prince and less chance of anything getting leaked. But if you don't think that you're comprehensive enough to understand the information that I'm about to give, I can come back at a later date.
She kind of gives a sigh and like stands up and looks to her companions and goes, duty calls, and they all kind of laugh. And she like gets up and she like ushers you to a little like a smaller private room not too far away.
Once in, she's gonna look at the sheriff and go, "Is there any chance that tonight is your like night off or something?"
She shakes her head a little bit and goes, "No, I'm very much on patrol."
In the time that I have known her, is this normal for her?
Absolutely not. Like, I want to say, let's say 3 weeks ago, she was very much the stereotypical, lawman. She was very uptight, courteous, stick up her butt, basically. Then she went missing for a week, and now her personality has completely changed.
So she wasn't as party girl as she was a couple weeks ago.
No.
So Rowan kind of sits down and goes, "So, we got a bit of information. It seems that whoever's taking the Thin Bloods has been hiring Bruja."
She nods a bit and she goes, "Oh, hiring other kindred to take them?"
More like to guard whatever it is that they're doing.
She gives a sigh and goes, "Well, I know none of the clans in the Camarilla have would be doing this sort of thing. Maybe it's an anarch thing."
See, I thought about that as well, and I plan on talking with the Anarchs later. But I can't rule out the Camarilla either. Or if anything, it could be the Sabbat.
She kind of gives a thoughtful look and just kind of scratches her head a bit and goes, "Well, was there anything else you found out while you're down there?"
A couple of symbols. And I think we heard some chanting a while ago. At least Reverie did. Now, whether that is important to what we found or it's just a Malkavian thing, I'm not 100% sure. But I will say that there's, I will say that if there is anything to do with the underground area that we did find the symbols in, then we'll need to investigate further into the tunnels. And I was hoping that you had some kind of information about the tunnels that you have yet to reveal.
She kind of thinks a little bit and goes, I mean, we know about as much as you guys know."
Come on, you're the sheriff of the city. You're telling me you don't know much of the tunnels.
She kind of shrugs a little bit and goes, "I don't make my way down there."
I see. Well, if that's a factor in this, do you know anyone that maybe a Nosferatu that actually knows the tunnels well?
Kind of nods a little bit and she goes, "Twitch is one. They'd be able to tell you anything that goes down there."
Great. Could you tell me where I can locate Twitch? Because last time we tried to locate him, we couldn't find him. Do you have his contact information? She kind of nods a little bit and like writes down some stuff. He usually hangs out around here-ish. He's very eccentric, so probably your chances of finding him are kind of And I'm assuming he doesn't have any contact information, no cell phone or anything? A calling card?
She shakes her head and she goes, "No, he's weird."
Great. Any place that he normally hangs out around?
She nods a little bit and she goes, "He likes to." Man, what was it called? Sorry. He likes to hang out around the west side, out near 8th Street in Lomas.
She nods. How have you been feeling, by the way?
She gives a look. What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you took a bit of a vacation a little while back. I was wondering if it did you any good. You seem a lot more relaxed than you normally are.
As you say this, you notice her, for lack of a better term, she's closing off.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping that whatever vacation you went on helped relax you a bit. You used to be a bit of more stiff. Glad to see that you're coming out of your shell a bit more. She stands up.
As you say that, from outside the room, even above the loud music, you hear a like an unholy scream.
She sighs. Sheriff, I think you're on call now.
The sheriff kind of gets up and goes outside, and you hear people yelling and screaming and all that stuff.
Rowan will walk out. She'll follow
People
the
are
sheriff
trying
out.
to push past you. It seems like they're trying to get away from something.
Like Rowan, like I had mentioned before, Rowan texts Reverie, uh, where she was. Rowan's going to see how everyone's rushing out. Again, do a heavy fucking sigh and send a text of a army hat, an American flag, and a cop. And start trying to like get past the ones who are trying to push away. Because I'm assuming it's going to be within this private box. Because we went off to a separate room. Or is it outside in the actual
It's outside in the actual
lounge?
like in the dance floor lounge area.
All right. Rowan's heading out there with the sheriff. Any chance that Rowan texts me back?
Yes. I'm having to send this one because this is a new emoji that we're establishing. She's sending you a safety pin.
Rowan will text back. We'll text back a simple, not sure, possibly not. Shrug emoji.
Do you need me to come get you?
I have the car.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Do you need me to come to you?
If you feel like it, the sheriff's here, but they're acting a bit off. If you feel as if you should come just in case there is danger, you're more than welcome to. Just letting you know that I'm probably getting into a bit of a scuffle.
Matt, how far is the club from the pot shop?
Let's throw it quick.
12 hours away. Even better, it's right next door.
Even better, it's just under the pop-pot shop.
Oh my god.
You're not that lucky.
If
Oh, if only.
it was above, that would be a problem because Ollie just accidentally shot upstairs.
It's about a 10-minute drive.
How quickly can I
pot
get an
shop.
Uber?
Uber in Albuquerque is actually pretty darn quick, so.
Hell yeah. I'm calling an Uber. That motherfucker is getting a $20 tip, and we going. I text back to Rowan, be there in like 15.
Is Ollie bringing his gun?
He always has his gun.
Might need it. Do I see anything from where I am?
So as you're kind of pushing through the crowds of people and stuff, you do see on like kind of dance floor, you see what looks to be a person just kind of like swiping their hands around.
Like
But
they're
also, it's like they're trying to attack something, but there's nothing there. But they're also like, they're full on. As you can tell that they're frenzied.
Rowan's gonna sigh because she does. Rowan's not the freaking one who has the ability to just tackle someone. She's not that strong. She's gonna look at the sheriff and go, "What do you need me to do?"
The sheriff's gonna kind of sigh a little bit and go, "I need you on crowd control. Just kind of usher them away. Make sure no mortals notice all this as best you can."
Rowan's gonna nod and start making her way through the crowd, trying to get people to go out. Any mortal that she like kind of shoves out of the place, she's gonna use Cloud Memory on, so that they forget the last few moments of their life.
Go ahead and roll a wits and performance for me.
What performance? Can it be subterfuge? Since I'm kind of lying.
Yeah, it can be subterfuge. That's fine.
Cool, because I'm like, I have no performance, but I have great subterfuge. Add, am I adding dominate because of Cloud Memory or no?
Let me double check that real quick. Use cloud memory.
For mortals, it's an
Yeah.
instant thing. For kindred, it's opposing rolls.
Yeah, it since you're just mostly just getting the mortals away without worrying, you don't have to worry too much about it.
Alright. Four.
Ooh, very nice.
successes?
Yeah. So you do manage to help like usher people to the doors and all that stuff, and just be like, "Go, go, go! I don't know what's going on, but go, go, go!" You know, they realize that you're like somebody trying to help. You do get like kind of bumped now and then, but it's nothing really that would like knock you down or anything like that.
She's gonna tell him that that someone. It's just you know, it's the average night of downtown Albuquerque and everything. Someone's got a gun. It's fine. Someone got pissed. Get the fuck out of here. Frustrated every time she gets bumped, though. Because how dare.
Yeah. As you're like pushing things, you do notice the sheriff kind of like pushing forward as best she can to try and get close to the frenzied kindred. They are looking like there's a rough time going on, but you're about 60% sure that the sheriff could take them. So, although with how much the sheriff has been drinking,
I'd say once all the all if not most of the mortals have been ushered out, Rowan's going to be essentially commanding the sheriff's people who are in the room to ensure that no one else enters this fucking club as that is mortal. She's going to go and see if she can do something about helping the sheriff as she's gonna start heading towards the frenzied kindred.
okay, we'll call it that at about now is when Reverie and Ollie make it.
Man, Ollie's not even gonna recognize Rowan. She changed clothes.
Who dat?
So we both enter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You both enter. You do see that the dance floor is pretty much cleared except for a few kindred. With one in the middle, they're all circling one who looks who looks frenzied.
That's not great. Okay.
Ollie, with a hardened look in his face, is going to walk straight up, push past one of them, and try to blow the frenzied guy's face off.
No.
The moment you try to raise the gun, the sheriff immediately just goes to knock it out of your hand.
You pull the gun and it just hears click.
Yeah, there was no bullets inside. He didn't reload it. But he knocks the gun to the side, and Ollie just kind of looks back at the sheriff.
I'm gonna rush over, grab the back of Ollie's shirt, pull him back over to Rowan. Like,
hey!
what's going on?
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I kind of...
Yeah. The sheriff goes. The sheriff goes. She's frenzied. We don't know what's going on. She won't speak.
Well, no shit. If she's frenzying, then she won't speak. And Rowan's going to go over to a chair. And she's just going to break a chunk off as she goes, we should probably stake her in order to subdue her. Not kill her, but put her in torpor until she calms down.
If you're gonna try for that, then it will be a dex and brawl.
I'm so good at those guys. Don't worry about it. Rowan's got this.
I can take it. I can take it. Do you want me to take it?
No, you said it was dexterity and brawl?
Dexterity and brawl, yes.
How
How much do you have in your dex?
Don't worry about it. I said I'll do it. It's
Rowan?
I'll do it.
It's fine.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Rowan's trying to break a chair. I'm not trying to stake them. I'm trying to break the chair.
Yeah.
If you wanna be the one who jumps in there to try to stake them, that's one thing. I'm just trying to break a chair so that I can like break a leg off, hand someone a stake and be like, here, stake them in the chest. Do I break the chair, Matt?
Yeah, it takes some doing, but you like lift it up and you're like kind of tapping it on the floor a little bit, and then you're like, come on. And so you put it on the floor and you put your foot on one and you kind of tug at it for a little bit, and after about like five or six pulls, it finally gives way and breaks. This takes you about 3-4 minutes.
I don't know what they're doing in the meantime while Rowan's in the background slamming this chair going, fucking break, damn it!
Hey, real quick. Ollie, what is your... Do you have any brawl?
Do I have any brawl?
Yes.
I have one.
Do you have any... What's your dex and strength like?
My dex is 2, my strength is 1.
Shit.
You're forgetting,
Okay.
we all built our characters for intelligence. None of our characters are brawlers.
I have a
blame
gun.
Matt for this one. That's not loaded.
I mean, I can load it.
Fuck this. We don't have time for this. What if I just shoot them? I'm looking at the sheriff.
The sheriff goes, The sheriff looks to you and goes, "No, you can't shoot them.
What if I shoot
We
their
don't know.
kneecaps?
We don't know what caused this."
Yeah, I shoot their kneecaps. Maybe shoot their ankles or something. Just something to get them down. Because if you haven't looked, the only person here that isn't a batshit crazy Malkavian is trying to break a fucking chair.
Rowan holds up the freaking wooden piece and just goes, "If we stick them in the chest, then they'll stop moving."
Yeah, but now it's a matter of getting close. Unless you want to do it, Sheriff.
If I distract them, Sheriff, can you stake them through the chest? Either front or back will do.
Oh, please, you don't have the tits for it.
The sheriff is just like, we have to maintain the masquerade.
The mortals
Killing them
are...
is out of the is
Yes, the mortals are out.
Yeah.
We're not killing them, we're staking them. It just puts them in torpor. Then we drag them out through
Is
the
she
back,
not-
throw them in the car.
yeah.
Can you do it?
Yes. The sheriff finally nods a bit and like she slaps her cheeks a bit and goes, "Yeah, I can do it. I can do it."
I hand
Ollie's
her-
gonna take a wooden stake with Maria's name on it, and he's gonna hand it to the sheriff.
I'm gonna hit Ollie with the
Here.
piece of wood.
I just thought it would be helpful. We talked about stakes. I had one.
Rowan's gonna go.
Well, it's my sister's, but
Rowan's heading to. Oh, that's not concerning at all. Rowan's gonna head to the frenzied, the frenzied vampire, and she's going to use an ability mat.
Okay.
Corrosive Vitae. It turns my Vitae into corrosive acid, and it can burn through metal and mortal flesh. It can burn kindred, but not actually do actual damage to them. And Rowan's going to try to get the attention of this kindred to keep her keep them distracted, seeing as they're frenzying, and by ripping a piece of her hand with her nails open, and making it acid and just splashing it towards them.
Actually, could I do the distraction? You throw the acid, and then Sheriff
Pocket
stakes
acid.
them.
I mean, I could stake them.
Whoever's staking them, stake them while Rowan and Reverie distract.
Okay, I'll wait for your rolls to see if I get to do it.
What do you need me to roll?
Okay, so if you're distracting without the thing, that would be, let me see here. I would say performance and resolve. No, performance and manipulation.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can roll you some manipulation.
Well, I can do that. Okay, performance,
Ooh,
manipulation.
could I give, if I'm helping Reverie with the distraction, could I give them any extra dice?
If you're helping them, then we'll add your dice to theirs.
So I tell Rowan Reverie how much I have in manipulation, because I have nothing in performance.
I have 4
Yeah.
manipulation.
Add 4 more for my manipulation if I too am adding in my dice.
Okay, hold on.
I accidentally closed it.
Manipulation. Oh, Jesus Christ. How do I... Perform. Manipulation. How do I add more dice?
Click that you're gonna make the roll, and it should pop up how many dice you're rolling, and you can add from there.
It just says select roll, and I select performance and manipulation.
Yeah. hit confirm, and it should pull up.
Oh,
Yeah.
custom modifier.
No, you'll see little plus signs next to this to whatever your vampire dice is.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll be 8. Okay.
You wanna?
Wow.
I'm gonna spend a willpower. Trying to remember how to fix that. How to re-roll with willpower.
You
willpower
should
re-roll.
Yeah, you should see a dice next to your willpower.
And it said up. How many do I re-roll if I had 3? If I spend a willpower?
Up to 3.
It's 3. Yeah, it's up to 3.
My sheet isn't updated, Sedge.
Okay, so that's 4 successes. That's 1 more than previously. I'll take it.
Okay. So, you guys are very good at distracting him, you know. You know that you're like, hey, come here, and you're splashing them acid, throwing shit at them and stuff, and they're very focused on you, and literally they see nothing else but you and you, Reverie and Ron. They're not even paying attention to anything else right now.
Awesome.
Good.
So they're like slashing at you, but they're not like. It's very chaotic and very like not close, but it's very much, you can tell that they're very focused on you guys.
Good.
And then
Right. Stay focused on me,
I'm-
motherfucker.
going to, with as much casuality as a psychotic Ollie going through schizophrenia and Malkavian visions can be, casually walk up behind them and stake them in the chest.
Okay, this is going to be a brawl and dexterity, and you will also be adding another 2 dice because they're not focused on you at all.
And then adding 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on, Ollie.
Alright, let's figure this
Don't
out.
fuck this up, Ollie.
We believe in you, Ollie!
So how the fuck do I... Custom rolls. Never mind. Okay. So how am I doing this?
So you will click, you said it was brawl?
Brawl, attribute, dexterity, but you said 2 more
And-
dice.
Yeah, hit confirm, and it should pop up a thing where you can add pluses into the dice.
Okay, so 2 more vampiric dice?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I don't
Hey,
have willpower, by the way, so...
You do have willpower. Every kindred has
Yeah.
willpower.
Yeah. You do. You
So
just have
it's-
less.
Okay, so can I reroll
But-
1 with a willpower?
You could re-roll up to 3 blank dice, so you'd be able to re-roll 2.
Alright. I'll reroll
So-
2 of them then.
Okay.
Uh,
So it's the little dice right next to the right next to the word willpower. And
hey, we did it. We managed to be as big a failure as possible. Alright, well.
so
I guess
you,
I'll
you
sit with the
didn't
roll.
you didn't fail. Yeah, you didn't fail, thankfully. And you got more successes than the failure for the bestial failure. So you manage to like make your way behind with everybody distracting it and stuff like that. You also get a little bit distracted, because of the loud noises and the lights and stuff like that, and you kind of mildly panic before you finally manage to get up behind the frenzied kindred and just stake them right through the back. Let me double check something real quick here.
We knew you could do it, Ollie. We
We
had all the
believed in
faith
you.
We're all clapping for Ollie. Hell yeah, you did it.
We love you, Ollie. Mom's so proud of you.
So, yeah. I'm just double checking this real quick. So as you stake them, they kind of go, and they kind of slowly kind of fall forward. Their eyes still twitching
Ollie?
around, but and they're like mumbling something.
Ollie's gonna throw up just from the sight of this.
Gross. Rowan's gonna try to listen to what the hell they're mumbling.
Quick sec here. I have it. Where did I have it?
Nice.
There it is. So as you get closer and their eyes are darting around, you hear them say, I saw its eyes in the speaker. It whispered my real name.
Rowan's going to blink at this before looking at Reverie and the sheriff and going, get them in the back of the car, now. Before the police show
Right.
up.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck the government on that shit. I go over and I like help grab this guy and hold him up and start hauling them to the car.
Are you guys gonna look at anything, or are you just heading straight out?
While they get him in the car,
Actually-
Rowan will investigate if need be.
Actually, you know what? No, there's just something in particular I want to ask you. Does it look like the sheriff is like bleeding at all?
Not that you can tell.
Shit. Alright.
So Rowan,
Ollie's
give me
gonna
a,
investigate the behind of the
investigate-
bar. Sorry.
give me an investigation intelligence roll.
See, thank you for picking stuff that I'm actually decent at. Freaking brawling? What the fuck is that shit? Brawl? And apparently I
Ollie's
don't
going to investigate behind
either,
the bar
but-
for. He's going to investigate behind the bar for suspicious liquids to add to his fanny pack.
I'm a willpower.
You said you're.
Very stressed out over this one success.
So you do kind of, you look along, you investigate the DJ booth and all that stuff. As you're kind of looking around, you do notice the the set list kind of sitting right there on the on like the DJ table.
I'm very. Do I get any hungrier? Question for the DM.
Yes, you do.
Cool. Rowan's gonna chalk that up
And
to
this-
the fact that she's stressed because Ollie threw up again.
And this is what you see.
What am I seeing? Where is it? Let me at it. Set 1. Alright. Set 2. Rowan's going to look at this. And she's gonna pocket it. Because obviously this has to be something that's gotta do with whatever the fuck just happened. And so she's gonna pocket it, and I don't know what else she would do besides look over at Ollie. Like, did you find anything?
Ollie is rifling through the various alcohols to see if there's anything suspicious as he stuffs 2 bottles of vodka into or tequila in his fanny pack.
Roll me an investigation intelligence.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna crit success this.
Hey,
did
nearly.
it.
If your red dice had been a crit, then that would have been a crit. While everybody else is like moving around and moving towards the back, you do notice someone kind of hunched, or not hunched, like seated against like the side nearest the bar on the end. You do notice someone kind of hunched down there.
Do I see like the top of their head? Do I see like the ears and stuff, or do I see their body?
You see a foot, and it's kind of like a little twitchy, but
Ollie's going to take. He's going to take his hand. He's going to put it inside his fanny pack, and he's going to pull out a ball peen hammer, and he's going to smash that foot.
they don't even seem to like. They don't seem to even really notice anything.
So they're on the other side of the bar, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know
But
how some bars have that little trap door that you could open to step outside of?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they're on the other side of that door, little door.
Okay. He's gonna go around and open the door to see who that is. Hammer in tow.
So as you open the trap door and you peek on the other side, you do recognize this person. You notice them as a ghoul named Milo. They work all over downtown.
Milo? Hey, buddy. You doing okay? And he's trying to like touch all over the ghoul's face. Brother.
It's at this point you notice the knife in their hand, and they're carving into their chest.
Ollie, after taking a second, he goes, "Hey, can you hit? Oh, hey,
It
hey,
sings
you
in the
probably
wires.
Yeah, hey,
I
hey,
thought I
whoa,
was
hey, it's
helping. The
hey,
silence
you know
promised
what?
to
You can
make
help.
me a
Hey,
kindred.
hey, man, you can help us better. Hey, you can help us better. You can stop doing that. And um, do I notice what he's writing?
Yes, you notice it. It's not. They're not writing per se, as they're carving in something that looks very, very familiar.
Ollie's going to take their hand and it's going to be like, "Hey, man, you're a great artist. Let's try to use a pen and paper. Yeah, yeah. Let's." He's going to try to pull the knife away, while having one hand on the head, one hand on the arm, the hands. He's going to try to pull it away, and he's just going to be like, "Hey, man, it's okay. We're good. It's all good. You did a great job. You drew very well."
You notice that it's the same glyph that you guys saw in the tunnel.
Uh-huh. Uh because Ollie is ambidextrous, he's gonna let go of the knife hand. Uh Realizing he's letting them continue carving, he's gonna actually like, oh wait, pull out the let go of the other hand and pull away the knife. He's gonna take out the camera. He's gonna take another picture of that rune. He's gonna put it back in his fanny pack, and he's gonna be like, "Hey man, let's get up." And he's gonna try to lift up the dude carving his a rune into his chest.
They are absolutely not like, they're not cooperating, but they're not like fighting. They just keep
Okay.
repeating this same thing over and over again.
He's gonna like almost using his leg for leverage. He's gonna try to pull him out of the bar, and if he gets any distance at all, he's gonna look over at Rowan and be like, "Hey, I know you don't want your car dirty, but I think we need somebody else's car then."
Rowan is gonna run over to see what the fuck is happening. She's seeing the ghoul, seeing the carving. She's going to grab the. You did you disarm the ghoul?
I'm trying. I can't get the knife out of his hand.
I use my corrosive vitae, and melt the blade, so it's no longer usable. Look at the ghoul.
Whoa, like Alien from Alien.
She's gonna ignore you.
As you're doing all that, the ghoul is staring at you, saying the same thing. It sings in the wires. I thought I was helping. Promised it would make me a kindred. Promised.
I see. It's fine. You're doing as well as you can. In fact, we're going to take you back, get you something to drink, and we'll talk about making you a kindred, like a real kindred. Come on. And she starts.
I was gonna help
They-
trying
they,
to lift up with Rowan.
yeah.
They're gonna what?
Okay. They
Oh, I'm
like I
just
said
helping.
before, they're not fighting and they're not helping. Their eyes are clouded over, basically, and you could tell that they're in a trance-like state.
All right, we're going to get them also in the car. And yeah, we're gonna take them somewhere safe. I don't know if the sheriff has somewhere that we can take them.
Give me a quick sec here.
But Rowan is gonna try asking the panicking ghoul where their master is.
They're just continually saying the same thing.
Rowan's going to
They're just, yeah.
do her
Would
best not to
I?
scream.
Would you?
Because, I'm still kind of with the sheriff at this point. Could I roll to see, like, really check them over, see if there is, like, any of their blood coming out of them by chance?
The sheriff?
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
Let's see if, like, maybe they got hurt in that fight by chance.
That would probably be a medicine and composure roll.
I'll roll with it. Give me... I'll take it.
So you do notice that the sheriff is not bleeding. There's no blood, so they are not wounded at all. But they do seem to be breathing heavily for somebody who didn't do too much work.
Sheriff, sweetheart, are you doing okay?
She kind
Let me get
of waves a hand and goes, "I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's get them
No.
let's get them to a haven."
Well, 10 minutes away from here is the pot shop. We can take him into the back. But no, sweetie, are you okay? Like, it is very clearly, like, that motherly concern.
Yeah. And you are noticing that they are getting more and more frustrated and angry as you're trying to show concern. They're like, "Let's just get them to the haven."
Well, we have to wait. I can't drive. I don't legally have a license. Well, I don't have a driver's license. It expired
She
about 3 years
sighs.
ago.
She sighs and says, "Then go get the driver."
She will be out in a moment. Now, are you going to be coming with us, Sheriff?
She kind of grumbles a little bit and goes, "Guess my night's shot. I'll have to call the prince." She like, there's obvious disgust in her voice.
Sheriff?
Hmm.
For somebody
looks-
that's usually so into protection and wanting to make sure that everything stays, proper, you seem to be out of sorts. Is everything all right, sweetie?
She gives you a glare that could curdle milk and says, "Just mind your business."
I think at this point, Rowan and Ollie
Yeah.
would be
At
able to
this
carry him. I have his legs, Rowan has his head, and we're like kind of passing by as this is happening.
We have a potential witness. She shoves them in the car. Let's get going. She gets to the driver's seat.
I get in the passenger seat.
The
Ollie
sheriff
sits on the
in
guy's
back.
chest.
Ollie, what the fuck?
Around the back.
There's not really where?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Rowan. Closest haven should be mine. 10 minutes drive. Around the back entrance.
Rowan guns it.
Ollie is trying to prop him up and click his seatbelt in.
I'm gonna need a driving composure check from you, Rowan.
All right.
Is it because of the stress of Ollie and me, of Ollie and this guy in the back seat?
Well,
With the sheriff and the other guy.
we need to make sure that you don't run anybody over or hit anything
Oh.
of importance.
I should be fine. Yeah, 2 successes. I should be fine.
It's not as fast as you'd like it to be, but it is pretty. You do go pretty decently.
The bullshit of frickin' downtown traffic.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotta love it.
It does take you about 15 minutes to get to
The pot shop.
to get to the pot shop.
Back entrance.
Yep.
Let me do this real quick.
Oh, I can think.
I know, right? That's the hard
Oh.
part. That's the
Time to
bad
stop
part
throwing
about
my
Night
ass
4.
back.
We get them into the shop. I see the bullets in the ceiling. What the fuck? Just looking at the reverie like, the fuck happened here?
Elevator music.
Understandable. Understandable. Is your shop still open?
I can go close it.
That'd probably be best for the best.
All right, I'm gonna go to the front, and I'm gonna essentially tell all my employees that they can go home. They'll get the full shift paid. We're gonna go ahead and close up shop early. Doesn't look like there's any customers. Probably, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna send everybody home.
Rowan's going to get the one who's in torpor at the moment settled and then look at the ghoul. Do they seem to be still mumbling stuff?
Yeah, they're just repeating the same thing over and over again. It hasn't changed a bit.
Sigh. Slap them across the face. See if that does anything.
No change. Absolutely no change.
They're going fucking bonkers. Sheriff, have you seen anything like this?
The sheriff sighs a bit and goes, "Yeah, we had 3 other incidents like this not too long ago.
Did you ever
Seems
manage
it's
to calm
getting
them
more
down?
frequent." She kind of shakes her head and goes, "2 of them escaped and went who knows where. And the 3rd one nearly breached the masquerade full, so they had to put him down."
Great. Perfect. Rowan's going to think for a minute.
Ollie pops a pill into their mouth. Hey, don't worry. This will make you feel better, okay?
Rowan's looking at them like, which pill did you just pop in their mouth?
Oh, the blue one.
Oh yeah. I think that's fine. That would stay.
That's the one Ollie took this morning. And he seems to be coming down a little bit from the effects. Look, they'll be fine. It helps me a lot, yeah? I think.
It? You know what? You know, that is a wonderful idea to give them these pills. Good thinking. Sheriff.
Yeah.
Sheriff?
Oh Lord, he's in shock. He just learned that
That My Little Pony exists.
My Little Pony is actually Santa.
I agree.
See, they agree.
Way too much.
Oh my god.
Rowan looks at the sheriff and goes, Sheriff, any chance you know how to drive?
The sheriff gives a nod and goes, "Of course I know how to drive."
Hey man, sometimes your doctor tells you can't.
Do you think you can take Reverie to our haven real quick? Or me, I guess they could kind of like looks over to where Reverie is. Do you think you can hold down this area while I'm gone?
I can.
Ollie's just popping the white pill into their mouth now. And this one will help with the visions.
Oh dear.
It's just a tic tac.
I'm going to go to our haven to grab my specially made medication. She looks at Reverie with a you know what I'm talking about. And bring it back.
Okay.
See if we can get them to relax a bit. More than Ollie's
Let's see
already
what I
doing, because Ollie, you're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing great.
I don't know what happened with my
sweetie.
medicine, but I decided to hold off a little bit on it. I don't know, this morning was kind of colored.
Well, you shouldn't have been up during the morning, but all right. And she she heads out with the sheriff.
I wasn't up during the morning. I woke up earlier than you, okay?
If you,
Rowan, it happens when you turn away.
Hmm?
It happens when you turn away.
It happens.
Check your DMs.
Oh my lord. Not even paying attention, my lord.
God.
Jesus. How is he supposed to DM in these conditions? Can you tell how my players oh so love me?
She stops. She's gonna look at the list that she has. That her hand has moved to. And she's gonna pull out her phone. And I don't know which one of these would help, if any of them would help. And she's going to try typing in to YouTube "Inhale the Silence" by Drone X. Anything pop up?
The one that pops up is just a like normal club type song. You don't really recognize it because if I remember correctly, you're not really a fan of nightclubs type songs.
Their background noise to Rowan.
But it just
she doesn't pay attention to them.
Yeah. It sounds just like every other nightclub song you've ever heard.
Rowan kind of frowns a bit and goes, "Sheriff, I need you to do me a favor. Go be a sheriff and confiscate the music that the DJ was playing tonight at the club. Don't listen to any of it. Just confiscate the whole computer system." Anything that has a file that says zip on it, take it.
The sheriff kind of tilts her head and goes, "The music? Why the music?"
Because it's a part of the investigation. She kind of like holds up the paper. It's a part of the investigation. Do you need someone to go with you? In fact, we'll make it a stop.
Size
And
bitch.
she walks out. She's like, in fact, I don't trust you to do it. You've been pretty shite all night. So she just goes. She gets in the car and goes, "Come on, we're heading back to the club. We're going to the apartment, and then we will come back here. Reverie, hold down the fort."
You
Oh,
do
he's
that.
taking
Looks
another
over.
picture of the rune.
Oh, never mind. He's doing something that I. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I could do that.
What? I'm being productive.
I know.
Don't get
I
too
knew
used to
was
it.
thinking you were gonna pop him another pill, though.
What? He's off his
also,
meds. He's actually.
Rowan, give me an awareness intelligence roll.
You being so mean to Rowan, making her roll so much tonight.
What the fuck?
Like,
I better not hear this at my table, Letty.
this.
I fucking hear. I'm being rolled a lot. You barely roll in combat.
5 successes.
I'm putting it in your DMs.
The thread is there for a reason.
Ollie's
Yes,
going to
but the
reach
thread
into his
is
fanny
visible
pack.
to other people.
No, it's not. It's only visible
No,
to
it's
me
not.
and you. The thread is privated.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
All fairness, DMs are easier to catch the attention because I see a 1 and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I gotta go check.
Ollie's going to reach into his fanny pack. And he's going to pull out some
Croissant.
twist tie handcuffs. Excuse me, sir. Would you like this croissant? The wires. They promised me. The croissant. They promised the croissant.
Oh, you're
he's gonna,
okay.
No, he's gonna handcuff
We're
the
just
guy
going croissants.
to. Damn it. Reverie, would you like to finish that croissant? And the croissant is on her head. He's gonna twist tie handcuff him to a pipe on the wall. This is for when eventually it doesn't work.
Hey,
Okay.
What? Do you have a problem with him handcuffing the guy that tried to stab himself? Or did stab himself?
we could have just. He doesn't have a knife on him.
Well, yeah, but what if he gets another one?
You see Rowan immediately grab a piece of paper and she starts writing something down. And now she's back to staring at Ollie with a very narrowed-eyed look in her face.
What? I can just leave him alone. I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
She just keeps her eyes
Lord
on
knows what
you
happened.
before she walks out.
I didn't do anything. Does she normally wear glasses?
She doesn't have her glasses on right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, he actually remembered something for once. Does she normally wear glasses? I swore she wore glasses this morning.
She changed because she was going into a club.
She should do that more often. This morning she was kind of a mess. But then again, it might have been the medicine.
It might have also been the fact that we were just waking up.
Nah, because you look great when you wake up.
Yeah, because bitch, I'm flawless.
Exactly. Slay. And all that.
We're gonna go on break right here, and we will be right back after these messages. BRB.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
BLT, it's a BL.
Yep.
We are back, and
BL
Mags
with
doesn't eat BLT. She watch BLs.
I
My
BLs
Mags
with
loves
extra
BL.
mayo. I do BLM. Bacon, lettuce, mayo. And bread.
Bacon, lettuce,
I
mayo.
thought BLM was. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what that means.
Uh,
Big
Listen.
meaty claw. Wait.
Listen, I will not confirm nor deny the BL that's on my bookshelf. Anyway, moving on.
Wait a fucking second. Me too.
okay, moving forward. So we just had the attack at FX, or the frenzy at FX. You guys got back to the pot shop. Rowan is taking charge, and she ordered the sheriff around like they were exes.
Well,
But
if
you
the
know,
sheriff
maybe.
did,
But...
if the sheriff started doing things that would actually help, Rowan wouldn't be freaking over here like, let me take over for a bit. Like, my God.
Ollie sheepishly pokes at the sheriff. Can I have my sister's steak back?
I thought you used the steak.
No, I got hit in the head with Rowan's wood, so I just took that. Not out of context. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that.
Oh, clipping.
Nobody clipped that.
Clipping. No.
It's all good.
Yeah. The sheriff hands you back the steak.
Thank you. And he puts it back in the fanny pack. She'd be pissed as fuck if I lost it.
She kind of nods a little bit, and she kind of goes, I gotta go speak to the prince. I'll be in touch.
Tell him I said hello and to buy me a toy. I'm just kidding.
In that time, did Rowan and her go and get the playlist and everything?
Say again?
Rowan had ordered the sheriff to go with her because, sheriff, more authority than Rowan has, to go confiscate the laptop, soundboard, whatever the fuck it is that they use to play the music so that she can get the files. And then Rowan drove back to her place to get the bottle of O to give them actual chill out pills.
Okay. Do another investigation, but wits this time. Investigation wits.
I don't got no investigations. Investigations.
Investigations.
Ooh, actually, could I use a discipline called Scour Secrets? Pour through a large amount of content within a few minutes. It causes for one rouse check. It lasts for 1 night or till information found or there's a dead end. This power does not allow the user to read through language they cannot understand.
I mean, you could use that, but there's not a whole lot of information. Like, it's a few files and some other stuff. It's... Look.
I desire to confiscate it. I want to take the whole, like the person... You know how a DJ has, like, a laptop that they use for their music? I want to take that laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that'll be fine, but it's an iPad. It's not a laptop.
That's fine. I take the fucking iPad. Give me the shit.
I'm still gonna need that roll though.
Just wits?
Yep.
I got no investigation, okay? Fuck. Back at hunger level 3.
Yeah, you don't find anything really.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't really planning on searching through the laptop right then and there. I planned on getting it and GTFOing.
Okay. You do, as you know, as you go there, or as you're leaving, you do notice that there's people kind of coming out of the, um, or not out of, they're going into the nightclub. You've seen them before. They're quote unquote professional cleaners.
I am going
Um,
to take the iPad, look at the professional cleaners, know for a fact that that this place is about to get scrubbed down, and look at the sheriff and just say, make sure that they get anything that they can find that is, useful information, any blood that they can find, so on and so forth, that they bag it and put it in evidence. She starts walking away.
she sighs a bit as she walks in behind the cleaners. Let me see here. I just want to make sure I got things right here. Yada yada yada. Okay, so you start making your way back.
I stopped by the apartment to get to grab a couple of the pills from the bottle of Ollie and uh yeah, make my way back.
Um, and Rowan and or not Rowan, Reverie and Ollie, you guys have just been with the two,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep, we've been with the guys. The people
They
that
haven't
we
really been.
brought back.
They haven't really said anything like of note, like anything really super coherent. They've been talking about songs and silence and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Not even with the LSD in them?
Not even with the LSD in them.
That's amazing.
They're talking about like songs and everything.
They're just talking about music and silence.
Like the sound of silence.
Yeah, Milo is speaking, but the other one, the DJ, is not. But they are kind of, you can somewhat see, like, for lack of a better term, the light returning to their eyes as if the frenzy is fading.
Ollie's gonna
You
get up to their
okay there,
face and
bud?
kind of rub the side of their face like, "Hey man, you coming back to us?"
They cannot speak. They are staked. They're basically frozen.
Can I go
you-
and very carefully remove the stake?
I mean, you can if
I'm
you
gonna
want
be-
to try.
Well, we got hold on. Tie their arms back. Let's tie their arms back and then unstake
They're already tied
them.
up. They're already tied up. Remember, I put the zip tie
yeah.
cuffs.
Oh, I thought you did that on the ghoul.
We have two people.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's right. We have two people.
Yeah, Malkavian brain. What are you
Okay,
gonna
so
do?
the other guy would. So the ghoul is zip tied. The other guy is tied up with paracord.
Hey,
Ollie
that
is currently keeping an eye on the guy that's the ghoul that has the carving in his chest.
So
The
I
one
wanna,
who. Yeah.
The
So
ghoul, while Reverie does the guy.
I'm gonna have her go very carefully unstake the guy after he is tied up.
it words, sentences.
Linguistics.
Hey, I have that.
English.
I don't. I'm stupid.
The DJ is female.
Okay, I'm gonna go pull the steak out of her tits. Got it.
Okay.
I stabbed her in the back. Oh, fair.
So you're pulling it forward. Okay.
I'm just being
Um,
very carefully pulling the steak out.
Check something real quick here.
Never a good sign.
So as you pull the stake out, after it leaves, like finally exits their body, they kind of breathe a breath of relief and just kind of go, "Please, don't do that again."
Oh, you were frenzying.
That was what?
You were frenzying. Are you okay now?
They're kind of blinking a little bit, like you can't. They don't know what's going on.
You hungry? Do you want me to get you some? You want me to get you a blood bag?
They shake their heads a bit and goes, "No, I fed at the beginning of the night before my set."
Your set did something. Is it the usual set that you would play?
Kind of blinks a little bit and goes, I don't remember." And she like closes her eyes like she's trying to think.
Hey, just take it easy, okay? It's very, once again, it's very much mom. Ollie, sweetie, can you go into my office? There should be a mini fridge in the back corner, and I need you to get me a blood bag, please.
Fair thing. He gets up. Ironically enough, no issue, no problem. Opens the door and rushes to the office. It's like all he's kind of thinking clearly for the first time. He comes back with 2 blood bags, one for each type that you had in the fridge. He's like, "There you go."
All right, I take one of them, and it's like, okay, I know it's probably not what you're gonna like, but I very carefully undo the paracord, and I give them a blood bag. Still, I know you said you fed at the beginning of the night, but you did work up you did work up some energy there. You did frenzy. You should go ahead and still have something.
You could tell they're trying to think of something, trying to recall something, anything about what might have set them off. They are slowly looking a little more distressed as they're trying to remember.
Hey, 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 hey. No, no, no. Shh. Take a deep breath.
You kind of hear them mumble something under their breath.
What was that?
Bone. Then they open their eyes and go, I don't. What?
You said something about a bone?
They look very confused at you. Like they have no idea what you're talking about.
Bitch, you were the one that was saying something to me.
She kind of shakes her head and goes, "No, I don't. What?" It's very obvious that the frenzy and all this stuff has rattled their mind pretty badly.
All right. Drink the blood.
Sip, sip, sip.
Okay. Well, Do you at least recognize that ghoul over there?
Ollie is kind of doing his best to cover up the runes on his chest. To not freak this person out.
There, you use the apron that's hanging up.
Uh, uh, he reaches for the apron and swivels it over them.
It was just the closest object. Okay. Do you recognize the ghoul at least?
Kind of blinks a little bit and goes, That's Milo. He's a sound tech. What happened to him?
Well, as I said, something happened. And you frenzied. And Milo started freaking out. We have somebody going and getting your iPad so we can take a look. Or not your iPad. We don't even know it's your iPad. Redact that for a minute. We have somebody going and getting your set list right now. Maybe you could look it over and see if maybe you can make heads or tails of it.
He blinks a little bit and goes, maybe. And she goes quiet as she sips at the blood bag.
Do you need a smoke?
She shakes her head.
Okay. But just know that offer still stands on the table for the next 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're not getting a free you're not getting a free gram or anything.
She shakes her head and kind of gives a little half wave and goes, thank you, though.
No trouble, but if anything else comes up, you let me know, okay, sweetie?
She nods.
Ollie
All
takes
right.
a little fold-out blanket from one of the cupboards and folds it over her. There, take that. And try not to shatter some plates while you're back here, okay?
She blinks and, nods, but
It's
you
an
can tell
inside
she's,
joke. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna
About
grab
this time, I would say Rowan probably gets back to the pot shop.
Alright. Rowan's going to walk in. She took 2 or 3 pills. Made sure that she Googled which ones they were, the whole little symbols on them and everything. To find ones that are the downers, and she just kind of goes over to she goes over to the ghoul, and while she's watching the other two do the thing, she takes the pill and just puts it in the ghoul's mouth, keeps it closed, and does the whole pat the net thing till it swallows. She doesn't ask, "Can you take this?" She just shoves it in the mouth, closes it, and she's "Fucking take it." Take the pill.
It was at this moment Rowan notices Ollie in the side taking inventory of stuff, and he's just kind of watching, frozen with I'd say his gun together, where he's cleaning it, and he's just kind of mouth a little bit open,
Ollie, is everything okay?
He looks at Rowan.
Rowan looks at him.
It's fine. It's just Rowan. And he goes back to
I
cleaning
know
his
it's
gun
just
without
Rowan.
making eye contact.
Are you alright, Ollie? Is something wrong?
Just glad you knew where to get those.
Oh, yeah, no. It's from my sex drawer.
And he slowly turns over to Reverie. You have a sex drawer? God,
Yes.
did I sleep next to that?
No!
Okay, thank God.
No, it's in the roommate agreement that that stuff stays in her room.
I don't want to hear more about it.
Don't come over to the Haven on any Sundays.
Okay. And he goes back to cleaning his gun.
So, have we learned anything else? I see that they're unstaked.
They're home now. Did you get their set list?
They nod as they hold up the iPad.
I'm gonna take it from them and I'm gonna go over and it's like, we have your tablet.
They're very much focused on the blood bag right now. You could tell that they're disassociating.
Okay, we'll circle back around to you.
Does it seem like the
Oh,
other
he's
one's
gonna
calming
take
down at
a-
all?
We're just gonna give them a few minutes.
Yeah, three of you, two of you talked at the same time here. What'd you say, Rowan?
Does it seem like the ghoul has calmed down a little now that they've taken the suppressant shit?
Yeah, the ghoul is no longer like trying to claw at themselves or anything like that, but they're still, their eyes have clouded over and they're still seem to be in that trance like state.
Which side do I hear this on?
That would be your left side.
Ollie's going to immediately, like, with swift precision, snap his gun and a few loaded rounds and point it at the direction of what it's coming from.
There is nothing there.
Just looks over. Ollie, are you okay?
And he just keeps scanning the room a little bit. It's the Bane. It's just the Bane.
Oh yeah, it's the Bane. Okay, good to know.
Rowan frowns a bit and goes, I'm not so sure it is.
I'm gonna grab Rowan, move in close, and go like,
Look, it's the best way that I have. And you know, Malkavians suffer from mental derangements. You know this. You know every now and then I shout something about fucking elevator music.
Rowan.
Just for example.
Rowan. Reverie. I'm hearing voices too. I don't think it's your Bane.
"You're what?"
I'm hearing voices too, and I don't think it's your Bane. Which is why, if either of you are hearing anything, we need to write this stuff down so we can compare.
Ollie, you're literate, right?
Ollie hands the note of what he's heard. Wait, yeah, I'm literate. Why?
Okay, so we're gonna have to start writing things down.
I mean, I thought I was. I mean, I just wrote something down, so I assume, yeah.
Perfect. Any words that you hear, you need to write down for us. Same with Reverie, and same with me.
I didn't hear anything, but I did see something earlier.
Great. We can compare this at the end of the night when we're not around mixed company and cause anyone distress. So, she looks at the group. You'll be staying with here at the Pot shop tonight. For the morning.
Where would you like me to put where I wrote the note? Because I handed it to Reverie. You want to just read it?
No.
We'll compare it later. Just hold on to it for now.
Okay. He unloads his gun just for safety.
Are you sure you want them in my shop?
I'm not sure. Not really sure where to put them. Put them up at a hotel for the night.
I could do
They can
that.
stay at my place. Nobody visits there.
But don't you live with
They'd
your
be in
sister?
Yeah, she doesn't question anything I do. As long as it's in my room, she doesn't care.
Just like the sex stuff.
Rowan, out of all the things you could have said to me, why aim right at my heart?
You see Rowan trying not to laugh as she looks at his head and goes, anyway, if they don't question the stuff with Ollie, is your sister mortal? Or is she kindred?
Last I checked, she's mortal, but she should know.
Then
We share everything together. She's
Wait,
very good
how
at
old
keeping
is
a
your
secret.
sister?
Oh, she's like 40.
Is she younger than you?
Well, yeah.
Then would you really
When did your
want to put
parents die?
someone- would you really want someone who is frenzied already from unknown reasons in the home with your sister?
I mean, you saw she owns a stake. She owns more than that. She just trusts me to hold the stake.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Ollie,
Yeah?
when did your parents die?
When did my parents die?
Yeah.
And he starts scratching his head. Can't... Did they die? He's like looking off to the side, genuinely trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm putting them in a hotel.
No, hey, listen, it's fine there, I promise. Name one time you've seen my sister.
None, and that's the point.
Exactly. If they're in my room, you literally will never see them. And when we need them, we'll just go get them.
I've
My
never
sister
been to
will
your
have
home.
things to feed them. How do you think I get fed? You think I just go home and just rot? I mean, don't answer that.
I figured you'd go out hunting.
Well, yeah. How do you think I take people home?
Ollie, I was starting to think that you never had sex before.
And you see Ollie, like, despite being dead on the inside as a vampire, just blush up. Listen, I have had that before, I promise. Go away.
We'll put them up for a hotel for the night, and then, if they haven't frenzied within that night, then we can trust them at your home. But I'd rather not put your family at stake.
It's one person, and trust me, she
It's
staked
two.
me before. No, my sister has staked me before. She'll be fine. Look, I'm already texting her. Matt, I sent...
Yeah, you get a bunch of curses back and no's, and how could you even think that we could hold up anybody? I can barely afford you here.
And Ollie just texts back more Hawaiian speech on the phone, like back at her, like, hey man, like, hey, we just need one night, okay? It's just one night, and then we can afford a hotel.
Why don't we just go why don't we lock them up in the safe?
I don't think that we should lock anyone up.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big enough. Look, I don't think we should send them to a hotel, because if they frenzy out in the open, then we have to kill them. Wait. How did I
We
know
can go-
that?
Look, I'm just saying we can go lock them up in that one shed near the safe that I accidentally locked you in.
Rowan.
Ollie's trying his best not to laugh.
Rowan. So again, Rowan has a very composed nature to her when she's on the job. She turns around and she grabs Reverie, like pinching both of her cheeks and pulling her face. So it makes a funny face, and she goes, "What if I told you about mentioning that? And plus, that safe is far too small. I would know."
That's why he said it. Yeah.
Look, best I can tell, we don't really have a lot of options. If they berserk outside and they break the masquerade, then they're dead for sure. The best thing we can do is put them in one of our havens and make sure that they're safe. You got any better ideas?
We stake them both and just call it a night.
I mean, true, we can do that. And he takes out 2 stakes and slams them on the desk. Stake them, shove them in the thing, and call it a day. You can even leave them in your car.
Reverie, how do you feel about entertaining more people at the house?
I mean, we do have a guest room.
Don't tell. She's like looking at like, don't tell him that.
You guys
We
have
put him
a
on the
guest
couch.
room?
Anyway, let's go ahead and bring them back to our haven.
Whoa, wait, go back. We have a guest room?
You just
I don't-
live with us.
I don't know. When you said we have a guest room, she goes, "No, we have a guest room." I don't know
What?
if your place has a guest room.
We have 6 rooms at my place. I mean,
Well,
granted, I only have one of them. My sister uses the rest. I'm not really sure for what, but
let's just bring them back to our place. It's closer to Glenn's from what Glenn has told me. And then we can bring them to Glenn's house and we can all talk with them tomorrow. Does that sound good?
sounds good to me.
Okay.
And he stakes the ghoul in the back.
I'm gonna grab your arm and be like, ghouls can't be staked.
Oh,
I will kill them.
They're mortal. They're very much mortal.
Trust me, I learned that back in 1972.
I remember my birthday back in that time. Anyway, here you go.
All right. And she looks at the other two.
He's gonna hand Rowan the stake, and this one doesn't say his sister's name on it, but this one says for Ollie.
You hold the stake out, and it's a professionally made stake, right?
It's not professionally made, but it's definitely manufactured better than most.
She kind of squints at it. Is there any form of cross on that stake?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Okay. You see her examining it very carefully before
At
she
the
takes it.
edge, at the nub, at the very top of it, there is a cross.
She's not gonna take it. She's gonna pull her hand back and just look at him like, "Bitch, you want me to get hurt?" She's just like, no.
What?
She's looking at him like, she moves away from
okay.
the stake. Like,
He puts that one back, and then he takes out the one that says Marie on it and hands it to you.
Who the hell is Marie?
That's my sister. Or
I
Maria.
thought she was immortal.
Yeah.
Why does the stake
She was
have
one-
her
Wait,
name?
wait. Hey, Matt, did my one granddaughter ever get back to me about about Maria?
No, actually, apparently, well, your granddaughter did get back to you, but there's no social media presence.
And that one doesn't have.
Yeah, Ollie's
ahead.
sister does not have a social media presence.
Not even a Facebook?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she's immortal. She knows about my condition. She's actually the one that told me about it. And she's just been helpful ever since. She's kind of mean about it, but all in all, as long as I don't make a mess and I keep up with my meds, I'm fine. I'll have to tell her about like my meds not working today, or at least having adverse effects. I just can't shake this feeling in my head that I'm thinking of, and I don't remember having these thoughts.
Reveries looking back at Rowan like, I don't think I should have swapped his meds.
Rowan is too busy. Her eyes are still affixed to the cross, as she's just like near a wall, just staring
No, it's
at
back
it.
it's back in his fanny pack, and he pulled out the other one with Maria on it.
Does it have a cross on it?
No, that one does not.
She's staring at your fanny pack, then just back to the wall, just staring at it like. She has.
Look, I'll get rid of it first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll give it back to her.
Just sand the fucking cross off of it.
Well, it's not. She made it for me.
Again, that doesn't bode well for you and your sister. Wait,
What do you mean? She's just
So-
protecting me.
you said your sister was the one who told you about what you are?
Well, yeah, she's the one that helped me figure some of this stuff out. At least
Okay,
that's
but
what
she
I
said she's
remember.
40,
Yeah,
and you got turned 70 years ago.
yeah. I think listen. Numbers are hard to remember. Okay,
You know,
I have to get back on my meds, and things will be back to normal. It'll just be
You know
back to
what?
normal, like she said.
Ollie,
Yes.
would it be out of turn for me to ask to meet your sister?
Oh, sure. She loves visitors.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, she just wants to make sure that she's in the day when she's awake.
Well, the problem with that is we can't go in the day.
Well, yeah, there's kind of an elapsed time. You could just meet her at the end of, like, the beginning of the night, yeah? That still counts
Alright.
as day. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Alright. Then, when it's convenient for her, could you set up a meeting for me to meet with them?
Sure. Here, I'll give you her number. And he hands you her number.
She takes it.
So you have Ollie's phone number, and his area code is for Hawaii. Her area code is for New York.
Anyway. Let's get these two back to the Haven.
Yeah.
I'm going...
Matt with his notebook.
I need to feed.
Are you hungry? Here, and he hands you the other bag that was from Reverie's fridge.
No, I'll meet you both back at the Haven. Reverie here. She just tosses the keys to you.
Why are you giving me the keys?
You're going to drive them back to the Haven. I'm going to go to my shop and see my employees.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can drive you guys.
Can you drive?
I can drive you. Yeah, look. And he pulls out his wallet from his pocket, and he has a driver's license.
I'm looking at the date of birth.
9/21, but the year is scratched off.
She squints her eyes at it.
The 2021.
The
Wait,
last
no.
two numbers, the
No,
last
no.
two numbers is 25.
Just don't
This
put a
is clearly
scratch.
a fake license.
Don't put a scratch on my car, either of you, please.
I'll be fine.
I don't know if you can drive.
Well, doctor said I couldn't because of the medication. I don't feel the medication, so I feel fine. I mean, head's a little foggy, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
I
mean, if you don't trust me, just take the keys. She tossed them to you.
Yeah, I just takes the keys.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Chingwawe.
just.
What was
Alright.
that?
I'm going to head to my shop now.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
All right.
I'll
See you there.
get these two settled in the guest bedroom.
She nods and she is going to order an Uber and head to her shop.
Ollie, help me get these two in the back.
Ollie's gonna uncuff the ghoul and pick him up as best as he can, while dragging the other one by the collar. Come on, just stop focusing on the bag for a minute and help me, please.
Riel kind of shrinks away from the touch, but stands up and slowly, is walking, basically allowing you to herd them to where they need to be.
Thank you. Was that so hard? I'm gonna put the ghoul in the back seat, as far to the side as I can, and then hold the door open for the DJ.
They kind of make their way in and sit down.
He closes the door and takes a look at Lev Reverie. Man, can you imagine being that drugged and shaken up?
Yeah, I've actually been there.
Oh. Well, it makes one of us.
Let's just say Burning Man in '93 was a hell of a time.
Really? You got really
Yeah.
fucked up?
Extremely fucked up.
Oh, I've only heard things about it. Sister would never let me go. He opens the door for Reverie.
Okay, there's something. Okay, good. Something else. Just gonna get into the driver's seat. Realize, oh fuck, I forgot. Rowan's some fucking short ass bitch.
Rude!
He's gonna slightly close the door, but not fully, so that you can get adjusted before he gets in. He goes into the passenger seat and sits.
I have to adjust the driver's seat because Rowan is so short.
Fucking rude. Disrespectful.
It's not rude if it's true.
Damn.
You can still be rude.
I know what I'm doing. Anyways,
Ollie
so
is gonna take out some gummies, but these are gummies that you've never seen before. These are what's called coagulated gum pieces. And they're pockets of blood that he just pops into his mouth.
Ew.
Hey, sometimes you gotta snack on the go.
Like normal gummies are any better, you know?
I either throw up or I'm fed. You pick. You pick. I mean, not throw up anymore, but you know what I mean.
either way, okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna drive us back to the apartment.
Okay, that'll be a driving dexterity check.
Okay.
Don't crash us. I mean, crash Ollie, that's fine, but like, don't crash the others. You might need them.
No, hold on.
Wait, I got right. Which one was it? Which?
Watch it be a stick shift.
One success.
My lord. Reverie, you use that to start the car.
Yeah, it takes a little while, but you eventually make it. You decide to take back streets so that you're not like holding up any traffic that might be out there, and definitely don't want any police attention for driving 10 miles under the speed limit. So,
Reverie, that says 30.
Reverie, that says 30. Reverie, that says 30.
Reverie, that says 30.
It's a red light. It's a red light. It's a red. Okay, that was a red
The
light.
real
Reverie, that's a
reason-
stop sign. Okay. That's also
The real-
a stop sign.
The real reason why Reverie is such a shit driver is fuck up.
So yeah, Rowan goes and she feeds on her employees. And then she just heads back. She's compiling everything in the back of the Uber. She's compiling everything that she heard, the notes that she has, and once everyone's settled, she's gonna have Ollie and Reverie sit at the table with her. Once the other two are, good and set. Is there any scratches on my car, Matt?
Let me check something real quick here.
That silence is deafening. Oh shit!
Yeah, there's a few.
Rowan stares. Just
Ollie
staring.
is pulling the goal back from the driveway and then helping the lady get out of the car.
Well, Rowan would be back after everyone settled it because she has to drive all the way to her place.
Okay.
So she's just staring at it, holding her notes. Just silently walks in. And there's just murder in her eyes as she just opens the door.
Ollie takes one look up from seating the goal in the couch and she goes, Reverie did it!
It was Ollie.
No, it's Reverie!
It was Ollie.
No, vouch for me, DJ. Wasn't she driving? Hey! He snaps in her face. Come on.
It was Ollie.
The ghoul is very much
Not the ghoul, the DJ.
the DJ. Yeah, she kind of moves slowly out. She's like, she's disassociated hard by this point, and she is very basically there.
Hey, didn't the blonde one drive?
What?
God damn it. Look, it wasn't me, Rowan. I promise. You told me not to drive. I didn't drive. You tossed the keys to her, okay? Remember? You have a good memory, right?
You tossed the keys to Ollie.
No, you didn't toss the keys to me. Look, you have a good memory. You tossed his memory.
Rowan's going to look at both of you. She's going to go to her room. She closes the door. After a few minutes, she comes back. And she has 2 water guns in her hand. And she shoots both of you. It's
Holy
just
water.
water.
No, just kidding.
No, it's not holy water. It's just water. And she just sprays both of you and goes, I'm not sure which one of you drove by the end of the night. Because you both were debating it. But that's not important right now. She sprays them one more time. What's important? And she's going to spray it with each word she says. What's important is we compile our notes together. And then she puts the the water guns away before she sits at the table.
All the clay on Ollie's face has fallen off, and the bags that you see in his eyes are so blackened that you wonder how he's even able to blink.
So,
What the hell?
I recognize the voice that I heard in my head. So far, all I have is the old god sleeps beneath this city, and your music has become its lullaby. You need silence, or the song will wake it up. And the voice... Reverie, I think it's an anarch.
Ollie hands the note that he had to Rowan, and as he blinks, let's just say it looks like he rubbed charcoal in his eyes. As he blinks towards Rowan, he hands the note, and it says this.
Are you Are you sure it's an anarch?
The music will not end when the song is over. The hand that clasps will not be the hand of the living. 3 shadows dance where 2 should stand. And beneath the city skin, a mouth waits, hungry, whispering through bone. And yes, I'm sure it's an anarch. I'm sure it's Rosa, otherwise known as Two Feathers. She's a oracle and priestess of the desert keepers.
Priestess of the Desert? My sister doesn't shut up about that person.
Your sister knows of them.
I assume. She talks a lot of crazed things. I assume when she talks about the desert and you talk about the desert that it's the same thing.
Has she ever said desert keepers?
Yeah.
Wait a
Great.
minute.
Only once
on.
though.
Hold on. This is now making me think. Ollie, how long have you known your sister?
For years now.
Could you give me like a rough definitive number?
60, 70, 80, I think. And as he's starting to like really try to think, he's starting to lose himself a little bit. I
No.
don't like
But
this.
there's
I don't like this.
Ollie.
Huh?
I think your sister might be a ghoul.
What? No, she
Or
has
is-
skin.
She looks over at Rowan looks at you, Ollie. She goes, and so does the ghoul that we have here in the apartment.
Yeah, but he looks like a ghoul. Glenn looks like a ghoul. I mean, a hot ghoul, but a ghoul nonetheless.
Glenn's a Nosferatu.
No, she has skin. She's
You know-
mortal.
Rowan's
I think-
gonna reach over and place a hand on your shoulder and go, don't worry about it. Don't even think about it.
The desperation in Ollie's eyes kind of fade a little bit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and he kind of scratches his head. Yeah. I'll just... And he goes over to the kitchen and, starts cleaning the front of the fridge.
Rowan, you said you saw something, correct?
You are Rowan.
Shut up.
Who's the real psycho here?
It's been a long night. And I'm running our nostalgia and very tired blood. You said you saw something, correct?
Yeah, for a split second, and it
What
could
did
be the
you see?
Malkavian, could be. Ollie's
Describe
face
them.
shifted.
Describe what they look
Ollie's. It was. They looked more skeleton, eyes sunken, and sharp teeth.
like. That's not what Rosa looks like, right, Matt?
No,
Hmm.
that is not.
It's not Rosa. And that's good at least. Well,
I
we
don't
also need
think
to
it's anyone I know.
we also
Oh,
need to
actually-
find out who what is it? Really? We also
Riley.
need to find Riley. That is not how you spell Riley.
Riley? Who's Riley?
We should find someone named Riley. The playlist had Riley's rooftop ritual, Night of Disturbance of I can't fucking English. tonight.
Disruption.
Fucking what is the point of common? The common tongue is stupid.
You're a common tongue. Get it?
How dare you? I'm an Irish tongue.
And
Anyway,
Irish tongue
Um,
can still get around town.
Anyway,
Ooh.
she like places the set list down and goes, I think that this was. I think that this was the ritual that happened tonight that caused the frenzy. And I think we need to get in contact with someone named Twitch. Nosferatu.
Rowan, what color
Yes?
was your fridge?
What?
What color was your fridge?
You see her kind of think for a moment. She goes, "This fridge or the fridge that I
No,
had growing up?"
out of table, out of table, real quick. What color was your
Oh.
fridge?
I like yellow.
Probably like one of those pretty like wooden and yellow fridges.
Okay, it is now as clean as it possibly could be, but it's blue.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Rowan's going
I think I
to.
got carried away.
hold on, Matt. Can you tell us? Can you please tell me that that is just a Malkavian thing where we see the fridge is blue, but it's still just yellow?
Yeah, let's do that because it's funnier that way.
I just thought it would be funny if Ollie like painted the fridge after he cleaned it.
So
Okay,
um,
turn the fridge blue.
I just kept cleaning.
It's just blue.
I don't remember what color it was. I can't change it back.
Matt, what time is it?
It is very, very late. Let's call
Is
it
it-
2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Rowan's just looking
Is
at
it-
this like, God, it is not late enough. We need to get in contact with Rosa. We need to get in contact. We need to find out about this ritual. And she's making a list. The music will end when the song is over. The hands that clasp will not be the hands of the living. The three shadows dance where two should stand, and beneath the city's skin a mouth awaits, hungry, whispering through the bone. The old god sleeps beneath the city, and your music becomes its lullaby. You need to silence it or it will wake up. Or the
Hey,
song
bro.
will wake it up.
Should I maybe contact a few of the anarchs I still know?
No.
The ones that don't hate me?
You see her face scrunch up a bit. She goes,
I'm not gonna contact him.
You swear?
I can't.
Yeah, I know you can't. That's why I'm saying you swear? You're not going to?
I swear upon Ren.
I'll see what I can do about the anarchs that I've met before. And she looks at Ollie. Do you have any anarch people that you can talk to? Or do you just converse with the Camarilla?
Do you actually converse with anyone
They're conversing with us.
that isn't us?
They converse with Glenn. And their sister.
Do you converse with anyone that is not a part of the coterie or your sister or anybody that works and comes through the shop?
See, now you're being very specific.
Out of table for a minute, Teddy just messaged me that he had to dip for a second.
God damn it, he's staring off at the freaking blue fridge. I'm gonna go over to the DJ. And look at her. Hey. Come on, no more disassociation.
Oh, you could say that all night long, but it's not going to stop anything.
She's gonna repeat
They
the
are.
words to her. The part where it says, "The old god sleeps beneath the city, and your music has become its lullaby." Does it have any recognition in her eyes?
There's not really recognition, but almost unconsciously, she whispers, "It spoke my real name."
What is your real name?
She
Oh
like
God, Rowan, you
blinks.
can't just ask that.
She blinks and like kind of comes back. What?
Your real name.
What? My real name?
Great, you're conscious. And she holds up the list. Where did you get this? I need to find the person who gave you this list, this playlist.
He kind of blinks a little bit and goes, I got it from Milo."
Great. So when Milo comes to, we'll have to dig it out from him. Go back to disassociating.
As if she needs your permission.
She's in my haven. She needs permission. She's in me and Reverie's haven. Yes, she needs permission to do that.
Ollie comes to.
I will say that once she starts disassociating again, you both will see Rowan's like go over to where. So you know how she was staked through the chest.
Yeah.
You see Rowan move closer to the chest. You see her like lifting some of the vitae off of essentially her cleavage, and she starts walking to her room.
Hey, Rowan, are you able to identify masters of ghouls?
I don't think I can.
Might be helpful.
Do you want to just try to see if you can, or if you know anybody who can?
Get me their blood. And she walks in her room.
Got
Oh.
it. I grab a knife, and I'm gonna get some blood from the ghoul.
Ollie hands her a bottle.
And clicks in his mind, bottle, huh? By the way, you were asked a question while you were gone.
What was that?
Do
Do
you
you
have...
talk to any?
Go ahead.
Which
You say
ladies
it, Fire.
first?
Do you talk to anybody that is not a part of our coterie, your sister, or anyone that comes through the shop?
Preferably
He, thinks for a
someone
second.
who's connected to the Anarchs.
You mean
Anarchs?
Anarch? Or
My uncle wore an
Independents?
Anarchy jersey a lot. He doesn't visit often.
Annoyed look as she just walks into the room like, okay, buddy.
I mean, just I don't get a lot of visitors, and my sister is the one that has to approve everybody who comes into the house.
Teddy,
That's why she
are
doesn't
you
care
sure?
if they go into my room.
Teddy,
like-
not Teddy. Ollie. Ollie,
Yeah,
are you sure this is your sister and not your dom?
my dom.
Yes.
Rowan.
Dom-
She's just my sister. Like, look, I'm just considerate of what she thinks. Okay, is that so bad?
Rowan is half tempted to break out the water gun again for Reverie. But she's gonna go cast the what is it called? Blood Walk again.
I'm also gonna bring you the bottle of the ghoul blood.
I'm gonna go for the first one, and then I'll message Matt what I am supposed to get.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'll put it in my thread. I didn't crit, so I don't get blood bonds. And then for the second one, this is all while you guys are talking.
Yeah.
It'll take me.
While you're doing that, Reverie's gonna take a deep breath, sigh, and she's gonna go into a box. She's gonna go into her bedroom, go into a box in her closet, open it up, and she's gonna go through it to find an address book. She's gonna go back out into the living room, sit down on the couch, put the book on the coffee table, and just.
The
Ollie's gonna
flopping.
the floppening. Ollie's gonna put his pill bottles next to his backpack so he can take them in the morning, and he's going to make sure the labels are clean just so he can read them in the morning, and then he's going to turn around. He's gonna put his fanny pack on the table and take out the last of the other pill bottle. He's gonna look at the blue one and the white one in there, and he's gonna go, maybe not tonight, and just set those ones aside as well.
I have to go get another burner phone.
And he's gonna take his phone. He's gonna text his sister again, hanging out at boss's place. She needs me for some overnight work. Won't be home. Love you. Nuggies. Nuggies are in the fridge. As he orders an Uber Eats order or a DoorDash order to her place for fresh tenders with the last of his money. Oh, she left me on red. Tough crowd.
Damn.
You know your sister would just send like a thumbs up maybe or something like that.
Okay.
I'm just. Reverie's just like, I'm gonna have to go get another burner.
Hey, Reverie. Are you within viewing range of my bottles? You'd be able to see it?
She would
Got
be,
those
yes, but
things
she's
away.
not looking.
Huh?
She probably would be, but she's not really looking at them. She's just kind of sitting there thinking about going if she should just go ahead and run down to the nearest like gas station and grab a new burner phone.
Well, Ollie's names wouldn't be on the bottles. They'd be in her sister's name.
That makes sense.
On top of that, there's 2 labels on them.
Ollie,
Yeah?
if I give you enough money, could you run down to the gas station and get me a burner phone?
Sure thing. Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. He puts his fanny pack back on, and he puts his sandals back on and straps them up. He heads over towards Reverie and
Reverie
Hold out his
pulls
hand.
out like a couple of 20s. Puts them in his hand.
Remember, burner phone.
burner phone. Got it.
And then
He's gonna-
also a Hershey chocolate bar, please.
Sure thing. 2 or 3?
6.
6. Got it. I'll get the family size for a discount.
Thank you.
And he opens Rowan's door and tries to figure out how to make it so that it locks when he leaves.
I'll just lock it behind you.
Okay, thank you.
Just
And
knock on your back.
He closes the door and with his god tier level sprint will just run over to the gas station.
While he's gone, I'm going to open up my little address book and I'm gonna have essentially a notepad right next to me and a pen, and I'm gonna start writing down names of some anarchs that I know that are okay to call from my address book on the last numbers that I had.
So you need some anarchs that would be friends. You're friendly towards you.
That are that I yeah, the ones that don't hate me after what I did. Or at least the ones that I think wouldn't hate me after what I did.
So, question. Do we want to
What's
leave
that?
it off there? That way we can have some time for Skelly and for this night. And give you time to sort out anarchs and stuff.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty good right now.
And also for you to give Ollie something at the gas station.
Yeah.
And figure out what the hell I'm piecing together with my sister, because at this point, I'm just spitballing.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you, Matt, for running. We
Ollie
shall
will
go
get his
ahead.
fucking nuggets.
But I thought you said that you were going to get your sister... I thought you told your sister you were getting chicken tendies for her.
I was getting chicken tendies for her. What do you think he's getting in return?
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and raid it out. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for playing and Matt for running. Tuesday, check out Mellow the Fairy, where you'll see me as Lemora Venomous. And Friday, keep an eye out for the Anarch table ran by me. Yay. And then Sunday, more WTFs. Thank you all so much for being here. Stay hydrated. Everyone, wow.
Hydrated. Wow.
Drink water or I'll fucking shoot you.
Drink
Wow.
water.
Water.
My God,
Drink
Ollie,
water or
calm-
I'm sicking
calm-
reverie on you.
Calm your Malkavian tits. Bye, everyone.
No!
Wow.